Hello there, welcome back to Gaming with Albert, and we're going to be exploring a few things today, in particular with the first boss. So let's see how we're going to prepare for that. So remember the last video I said we're going to have to make some arrows and a bow. So how about we do that? Okay, so I have some feathers here for my last round. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making fire arrows. So I think those are the best ones against this deer boss. So let's get all the resin we can find here. Okay, let's say that's about as much as I think we collected. And we're going to be making a bow. And some more feathers. So bow, we're going to need some boar hides. There we go. Oh, actually got quite a few of those. Alright, so let's make our very first bow. Crude bow. Alrighty. So I'm going to put this down here. Let's use a sword and a shield. Easy to have these two spaces for that. We have the bow and the arrows down here. And your hammer, building hoes and pickaxes and stuff here. And the 3 types of food. Okay, so we have a bow. Let's see if we could upgrade the bow. We need some deer skin. Level 2. Level 2 workbench. Alrighty, so that might actually be a good idea. So let's see what we need to do to make a level 2 workbench. Gonna need this. And crafting. Oh, we need that anyway, right? Working station, cooking station. I've seen some friends actually put like 3 of them together. That's actually a good idea. Honestly, I've never done that before, but this is actually my first time. Let's see if that actually works there. I think that lines up over the fire. That we can cook 6 things at a time. Okay, we're gonna need a tanning rack. Okay, so we're gonna need some flint and deer hide. Alright, well we have the bow. So, how about we make our arrows? Can make some wood arrows. Where's our... Oh no, we have to have the workbench level 2. Okay, well we don't need fire arrows to kill deer yet. So how about we make some normal arrows? Okay, let's make quite a few of those. 80. Might need a few more. I think we have some more wood over here. Oh yes we do. Okay. Yeah, I like to carry around at least 100 arrows. Okay, some more wood arrows. Okay, we have 100. How about a few more? Just use up that wood that we have there. Alright, so we have 140 arrows, which should be more than enough. So we can put our extra wood over here. Okay, so we have our bow and arrows. Just make sure we don't have to repair anything before we go out. Okay, everything's repaired. Okay, so we have some basic food. I actually have some honey here from a previous place I've been today. So it kind of like stuck to me. But here's some more honey because it does come in abundance. Oh, here it is. That's where we put our food. We actually have some more bees here. How about we go and put those down Honey is actually going to be very beneficial, especially at this stage of the game. Okay, so let's remember that they don't go well too close to anything. So 1, 2, 3. Don't think this should be too close to anything. Just double check. These are happy, okay. These are happy. These are happy. And these are apparently happy. Okay, so let's leave our wood here so we're not going out too much weight. Oh, we still have some feathers and stuff over here. So we can go and drop this in to our building materials over here. Alright, looks like a lot of material, but it's actually not. Once we start upgrading, it's going to be not a whole lot. Alright, so now we're going to go hunting. Okay, this is going to be with our bow now. So let's go looking for something to shoot. Maybe pick up a few things we dropped over here. Alright. If you're really patient, you can actually go into sneaky mode like that. And that'll raise up your sneaking skill. I'm not too much of a sneaker though. As you saw yesterday. Just run up to him and bash him. Okay, so where would it be a good place to look for deer? There don't seem to be too many deer today. Which is quite unlucky. So we're gonna need quite a few deer to get our armor together. Where are the deer? Here's something really cool in this game. These rocks are actually indestructible. So you actually build your base in here. It's indestructible. Alright, here we go. I see a deer right over there. So, see if we can hit him. You can see this first bow is really crummy. So the better bows, you can actually put that X on the deer and... Oh, this is hard. Oh, I did think I... Yeah, I got him. Finally. Let's see if we can get this one. Probably not. Okay. We did get one, which is good. Alright, some deer meat, which we will need for that boss. Huh, there he is. They came looking for me instead, huh? Yeah, once so I can get lucky and shoot him while he's moving. Using better bows, of course. Okay, so we're just going around circles so far. This is actually pretty hard. You have to be pretty good with this first bow. Oh, there we go. That one has antlers, actually. Let's get a nice little arc up there. Not doing so hot. Okay, aim a little higher. Oh, that's really crummy. Oh, one start here. Oh, gotcha. Okay. There we go. Guess we got a little extra from that. Let's see how much we have so far. Okay, 6 skins and 8 deer meat. Alright. So I guess we're not doing too bad. Could do worse, I guess. Not as epic as yesterday with the axe. Okay, here's a clearing. It might give us a little unfair advantage if there's some out there. And let's see. That's actually a nice spot to build, actually. Just to check if there's any tactical advantage though. Something we could actually use in this area. And since it's in meadows, there's not too much. It'll be just fine wood, like you get off of these trees here. Some other types of trees give you fine wood. That's mainly what you get from the meadows, is your fine wood. And if you're asking what fine wood is, that's what you use to make your furniture. Alrighty. So, well, I had to rain at some point. Okay. So being wood does affect you a little bit. I guess your stamina. But we're not using too much of that yet. Okay, so we're going to get another material. It's called flint. We need to get a little bit of that. It's going to help us make our level 2 workbench, so we can get some upgrades going. Alright. I actually like these storm effects. Pretty cool. You get the big waves and stuff, and it looks really intimidating. Yeah, wait till we get out there on a boat. That's going to look pretty awesome. Okay, so we're getting some flint. So we can make a flint axe. We can make some flint arrows as well. Oh, there's a little gecko thing. Okay, so the key to the boss is having assorted foods. Oh, that didn't give us anything. Yeah, it sometimes happens with those things. Okay, so the different types of food, so we probably want is honey for stamina, and 2 different types of meat, either boar meat or this gecko thingy. I actually forget which one I used before, but we can check that out, just test it out a little bit. Okay, so as you can see, the flint part is going to take quite a while. So how about I get on that and get back with you once I have a good amount of flint. And see what this says. Oh yeah, here they're explaining what the little geckos are called. Actually, they're called necks. They don't have too big of necks. Okay, so I'm gonna collect a bunch of flint, and I'll meet you back at the base. Okay, so we're back at here, the base, and I got a few more goodies. Actually took quite a bit of time. Found another bee. I actually found a pearl, amber pearl. These are also good trading items. A few more coins. I actually found those in pretty close to the little structure there, porta potties. So yeah, we got these 2 things here. Actually unloaded a few more of the flints piles that I've got. Okay, that actually takes quite a long time. So we got our flint, we got our deer skins. Okay, so accumulated quite a few deer skins, deer meat. Alright, so I think we're doing pretty good. Alright, so maybe able to build our improvement. So let's check here if we can do that. So crafting, we need 20 leather straps and wood. Okay. And we definitely have enough to do that. Our wood's down here. Oh, just barely. We have to go get some more wood. Alright, so let's put it over here in the corner so it's not getting in the way. Put it over here. So it looks kind of pretty. Kind of built into the walls, save some space. So you don't actually have to have that like handy or anything. Just as long as it's operable and within range of your workbench, that'll be fine. Okay, so we can build a few more things. And we will actually need these things for the boss. Because with the little thing for clothes that we have on right now, it's not gonna work. Okay, so let's see what we need to make upgraded crew bow. No, we actually have enough right now. So the 5 wood, the leather. Okay, so let's upgrade that. Okay, so we have a level 2 crude bow, which is awesome. Okay, so we can actually upgrade our hammer too. Just need some stone. Our hoe. Okay, but let's go ahead and just focus on the armor we're gonna need. So what do we need to make some good armor? So leather tunic, we need 6. Okay, we actually have enough. So let's make a tunic. Make some leather pants. Okay, so this is going to be a really, really good upgrade. See what do we need to upgrade those. Yeah, we're going to need some bones. Okay, so we actually have to go into the Black Forest to get some bones. Or just get those, like finding them just randomly out there, which is going to take a long, long time. So let's go ahead and upgrade. I like to put everything over here that we're going to use as clothes. Let's see how that looks. Okay. I think that looks a little better. Yeah. It does. Oh, we actually need a little helmet too. Where's that? Here, leather helmet. Yeah, it's gonna give us another additional bonus. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need some bones to get some upgrades there. But in the meantime, I think we're good with that. Okay, so we have our helmet. It's actually called a helmet, yeah, leather helmet. Okay, so let's see what that looks like now. Yeah, he's rocking now. Okay, so I'm not sure if we're ready to take on the boss. Oh, we need the arrows, of course. See if we can make those arrows. You have to even register. Fire arrows, okay, there we go. Resin, feathers, and wood. That's how much wood we have. So we may have to get a little bit more wood. So everybody should know how to get wood. That's a pretty active thing on our previous videos. Alright, so put little treasures in here. Food doesn't go in there. These kind of got mixed up. Okay, here's our resin. Got our feathers. Okay, leather. Our flint. Maybe we can make a flint axe. The wood we have so far. Flint axe is a pretty good improvement to what we have right now. Okay, and we're gonna definitely have to get some more wood. Okay, yeah, we can build a flint axe right now, as a matter of fact. Cool, alright. The flint axe. We'll need some leather, which we do have. Let's get our leather over here. And to give it a little more better lifespan. Now here's a flint knife. To be truthful, I've never used one of these. Not sure what any advantages a knife would have in this game, but we can build that right now. Okay, so we're going to upgrade the flint axe. There we go. Let's go ahead and put that in a little toolbox, along with this rag tunic, in case we accidentally upgrade that. You could notice I'm not really cooking any meat right now. I know we could do that. Probably a lot of are asking yourselves why I'm not doing that yet. Because we're still in the collection phase. We're not wandering into the Black Forest or anything, so yeah, we don't really need to keep our health too high. We're not taking on a lot of enemies yet. So we want to save our food for a little while here. Okay. Speaking of food, have our bones with the food. Seeds. Okay, so I actually ran into the little geckos. They gave me some of their tails. Okay, we definitely want to hold on to those. All the boar meat that we find as well. Deer meat. That's going to be a game changer as well. Yeah, got another little bee here. Okay, might be able to make another beehive. Bees are definitely a game changer. Oh, kind of went that wrong before. Okay, there we go. Oh, I need 10 wood to make a beehive. Okay. Okay, so we're not going to be making a beehive yet until we get a little bit more wood. Okay, no biggie. Let's put our building materials here. Seeds over here. Should get some more mushrooms over here. Can put our bee in here. Okay, I think everything is kind of organized now. Keep our arrows together. Okay, all of our tools, everything's organized. That's the way I like to have it. Everything's repaired. Okay, so we're gonna cut some wood. We're gonna come right back. Okay, we're back. All the tools are upgraded and repaired. Okay, we've got a little bit more wood here. I'm gonna take advantage of this right now. Make another beehive. That's gonna be an awesome game changer, having that honey. Alright, so let's put one about here. Alright. It's actually a very, very good start in this game. See, we're already getting some honey out of these. So actually some production out of our little base here. And don't worry, these aren't hard to take down if you want to transfer your base somewhere else. And that's actually what I'm going to do. So you just take them down, get your queen bee and wood back, and build in a different place. So these actually go through the transporter, so you don't have to worry about that. The only thing that can't go through a transporter would be ore. And I believe the dragon's eggs. Not sure, I don't remember. But yeah, the ore you can't transport. Which is, I guess just to make the game a little more interesting. Okay, so we're gonna make, what we're gonna make? We're gonna make flame arrows. Okay, we got some feathers here. Okay, forgot to repair the hammer. Okay, flame arrows, alright. We can see how to get these feathers here in a moment. Most of the feathers we got are for falling trees, but you can shoot some birds, get some practice with your bow and arrow. That's really cool. Okay, got our very first fire arrows. Want to be careful with these, not to waste them like on deer. Well, you could just use a stick arrow and it does the same exact thing. Alright, we have our first fire arrows. So I think for now we can go ahead and just store these away, because we might accidentally use them, and yeah, you can see those take quite a bit of resources. Okay, let's put our honey in there. Let's find some more resin. I think that's where we ran out of resin. We have a bit more here. Some more feathers. We're just about ready to go after our first boss. Yeah, we have our fire arrows. Have a good armor. Not really upgraded too much, but okay, ran out of resin. I think we're good, actually. Could go for a test run to see how to get birds. I don't know if you might want to see how we do that, because that is the main way you're going to get feathers. Not really chopping trees down, that's way too slow. So yeah, just getting some birds. Usually when it's raining, they come down and really easy to get. But yeah, let's get some birds. You just get an idea of how you're going to get some feathers in this game. Unfortunately, there's no traps or anything, so yeah, you just have to shoot them. But you do get skill points. Let's see that bow got over here somehow. And I have a sword and shield, and then the bow. So bow I already know is 3. So let's see if we can get some birds. I know they do usually settle down by the water. That's where I get most of my birds when I'm hunting for flint. Oh, there we go. Oh, we have a deer over here. As long as the boar doesn't attack us, we can see this bow. Really hard to use. Okay, there we go. Not doing so bad. Let's have another character who has one of the better bows. Oh, and another deer. Okay, hit our 3 button there. Get that over the deer. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got 2 deer. That was pretty fortunate. I should go hunting for birds and we get deer. Okay. Which isn't bad, I'm not complaining. Okay, so we have some good armor. Have some better weapons. So we're doing pretty good. It's a pretty good start. Okay, so I think we're gonna get in some uncharted territory over here, which is okay. I guess we want to see what's over here. Hopefully we run into the coast. Oh, we'll find some little necks. Let's test out our flint axe. See just how easy these things are. Yeah, that's pretty easy. Okay. But you got 1 tail only. That's a bad thing about those though. They don't give you too much. But they don't do too much damage either, so. That's the trade-off. Okay. Oh, kind of missed that guy. Okay, got a tail from him. Nothing from him. I think we're gonna be relying a whole lot more on boar meat. This one's a little harder to get. Okay, let's hit our 3 button, get our bow up. We should see some birds right over here. I see the water just over there. As long as we don't get too close to them, they shouldn't fly away. But these are obviously smaller targets, so. There we go, there's one right there. See if he wants to land. Yes, he does. Thank you, little bird. There we go. Yep, getting better at this. Okay, so we're fortunate to get 3 feathers. In real life, we would have a lot more than that, but here's some flint. That's fortunate because we were looking for flint. There's some more flint there. So your best bet when trying to get feathers, just go flint hunting. Alright, see some more geckos over there. I don't see any birds, and that's what we're after right now. I just saw a shadow go by over there. Bird shadow. Don't know where he went off to. Oh, they're there. But don't think they're gonna land over here though. And I've never shot a bird in the air before. Oh, there's some more flint there. Some rocks, but I'll probably just fill our inventory. So we'll just gather those elsewhere. And rocks are, by the way, very, very, very useful in this game. So don't underestimate the rocks. Oh, there's some target practice there. Boom, okay. Get some. That's a good practice. I don't see any birds. See, sometimes you get a lot of birds, sometimes you don't. We weren't looking for birds there. There were tons of them around. But now, don't see any. Oh, there we go. Speaking of which. Huh, okay. Guess you have to kind of go with your hair. Okay. Yeah, I guess he didn't want us to take pop shots at him. Okay. Yeah, he really did fly off. Okay, so you can basically see that this is going to take some practice. Oh, there's these little stones. Yep, and tell us what the necks are. I think we actually read this one just a few minutes ago. Yeah, there's a neck. He's right in our path, so yeah, why not? And there's actually a deer over there, so I don't think he's seen us yet. Oh yeah, there we go. And a bird, okay. We're actually after birds, so, huh, yeah. Okay, so you can see this is gonna be a challenge. To get those 50 feathers took some time. Huh? We're actually getting some good supplies from here. Everything except feathers. But, okay. Well, you have the idea how to get those. Use the bow, little patience, down by the coast. Also in the Black Forest too. Once you're there in the Black Forest you can get plenty of feathers. Oh, guess using the bow might help. Yeah, of course he's not going to help. Yeah, in the Black Forest you get blackbirds. That doesn't change too much though. Yep, feathers are feathers, so as long as you get them, doesn't matter what color they are. Oh, there's some boar. Won't pass up that opportunity. Alright. We can definitely use that. Another little boar over here. Okay. This looks like if you surprise them, then it only takes one hit. Okay, so won't pass up the opportunity to explore. You know, I just have an overactive imagination. So, what if you found one of these with the cellar or something? Which is very highly unlikely, but you can imagine it, right? Okay, so there's a deer over there. You can actually hear him sometimes make like a funky noise. Oh, that was lucky. Wasn't actually expecting to get that shot. And that one's a little further off. Oh, yeah, we got him. Cool, alright. So we got 2 deer there. So if we had some bones, we could actually upgrade our armor. But, fortunately for this boss, we're not planning on getting hit. Yeah, because if the deer boss hits you, then it takes your hit points down quite a bit. Okay, so we'll meet up at the base and see if I can get any feathers on the way. Okay, so did run into quite a few deer on the way over here. So you have 13 deer skins, quite a bit of meat. So, well, 3 feathers. It wasn't too hot, but we did see how that was done. So, not so bad. Okay, so now I guess we can cook some meat. We have our trophies, which we're going to need to summon the deer boss. Get a little more flint here. Deer skins. A little bit more wood, even though we weren't after that. Okay. Some leather scraps. Should be boar hide. A bit of resin for some of the enemies. Got a little trophy over here. It's a neck trophy. Not sure what those are used for, other than making trophies. Okay, so I guess our combination is going to be boar meat, deer meat, and honey. That's going to be our recipe for success. Alright, and I'm just curious because I keep forgetting, but we need to upgrade the bow. I think it was, just need some wood, leather, and more leather, and a leather level 3 workbench, of course. And for that we need, we have the ingredients actually, a chopping block. We just need flint and wood. How about we build that right now? Flint, we have plenty. And wood, we have plenty too. Thanks to our neighborhood trees. Okay, so let's make a chopping block. We'll have a better workbench. Chopping block, alright. There we go. So we can put that right back over there. Kind of out of sight. You don't actually have to really have it accessible, it just interacts with the bench. Okay, so we have level 3. So now we can upgrade our crude bow. So we just need leather. So we have wood. Let's get all the leather over here. A little bit more wood, just in case. Carrying too much? Okay. No problem. Alright, so let's get this thing upgraded. Level 3 bow. Alright. So we're doing awesome, actually. Level 3 flint axe. Cool. Wish we could get our armor up. Deer hide cape. Oh, we're gonna need some bones. I don't think we have 5 bones, do we? Now we have 4 bones. So, no biggie. I don't remember that the cape made a big difference. Okay, and I feel pretty confident I can take on this boss like this. I mean, the first time I had a really hard time. I guess just because kind of nervous and I guess so I wasn't too sure. But every time you want to get more parts to make the pickaxe, you just take out the boss. Let's see. Remember I said I had never actually done this configuration before. Let's see how this works out. So, if they're there long enough, they'll burn to make charcoal, which is useful, but not a really good idea to make that out of food. Okay. I think we're doing good so far. Okay. Nothing dropped into the fire. Yeah, I think we're doing good. So we're cooking 6 items at a time, which is a whole lot better than 2. This takes a little time for that to cook. Okay, so I should be ready about now. Okay, not so bad. Guess we can go ahead and cook all of this. So the meat in this game, not too realistic because it really doesn't rot or anything. So, well, this is actually something in our favor. So if you cook it, it won't rot. You just store it away for a definite period of time. Okay, so we're cooking some of their deer meat now. Which is exactly what we want. Alright. Alrighty. So once we have the 20 deer meat, I think we'll be good to go. Alright, so I think we cooked everything. Just waiting for these 4 to get through. Okay, 2 more. Awesome, okay. So let's have a look to see what that looks like. Okay, replacing mushrooms with that, and berries with that. Alright, we have an awesome combination now. Remember, we can use these later on, so don't discard them yet. And I forget how many deer trophies we need to do this. I don't remember if it's 8 or not. May need 3 more. Should be able to find those along the way. So we'll go ahead and load up on our fire arrows. Should need about 100 of those. Shouldn't need too many to do that. Okay, so I think we're good. Everything's repaired. Okay, everything's repaired. So we'll just meet up over there where the deer boss is and we'll get prepared for our first battle. So we are here. You see I got a few more deer along the way. And pick those up. Okay, here's a little altar. Okay, so the first thing to check here is your rested bonus. that icon right up there. 4 minutes 37 seconds. Okay, that's not a whole lot of time. So, you may want to make a little campfire. Get our rested bonus back. Because we're going to need a lot of stamina to take on this boss. So let's gather up some stones. And get some sticks. Get a grayling along the way. And some sticks. Oh, there's some more deer, of course. 1-star deer. Not sure what the 1-star does, but oh, it gives a little trophy. Alrighty. So we have 8 trophies, okay. So I was suspecting maybe it might take 8 trophies. So we have 2 stones. And always forget how many stones it takes to make a campfire. Okay, another deer. So 6, or it takes like 8. Could be wrong, but I don't know, I can never remember how many it takes to do that. Let's just get a bunch of stones. Okay, so we have 9 stones, okay. So let's get a little campfire, get our resting bonus. And put over here where it's probably gonna rain, right? Yeah, it's gotta rain. Yeah, it's gotta rain. Okay, that's funny. Okay, so apart from making a campfire, we have to make a little shelter too. Which probably isn't a bad idea. We're gonna need a heck of a lot of wood though. So, okay. So if we're gonna put a little shelter, put it over here so it doesn't get wrecked. Yeah, because that deer boss is gonna wreck it. Okay, that's a safe distance away. We can put a little bed in there too, just in case we get smashed. Alrighty, so I'll go ahead and build the little base. As you've seen how to do that already. Something really simple. And we'll be right back. Alright, so this is the little base that I selected. Actually, it was a pre-existing structure. And not too far, I hope, from the boss. Okay, just a small distance. A little further than I expected. Okay, so I made some adaptations to this structure. I made a little campfire out here, just so I wouldn't have all the smoke inside the building. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I repaired all this because it just barely had a roof. Put a door on it too. So here we have the fire camp bonus, the shelter bonus, and apart from that, we're going to put a little bed in here. Oh, we don't have enough wood for that. Actually used up all the wood doing that little roof out there. No biggie. There is plenty of wood over here. There was. Trying to get the saplings so I wouldn't have to run my axe. Let's go and get one of these. Of course, that's going to draw some attention. No biggie. Actually, that gives us a very valuable resource, resin, which you see we do use quite a bit of. Oh, did I hear a skeleton? I think that means we're close to the Black Forest. Yeah, there is a skeleton. That means the black forest is just right over there. So what I'm going to do first, let's mark a little village or cabin, because that will get lost very easily. So just, well, we just named this one Outpost. That's a good name, Outpost. And now we can go explore, see where that skeleton came from. Oh, there he is right there. I used to be kind of afraid of skeletons because they made my first game start quite miserable. But now I learned with a flint, you can actually stagger them. There's actually some flint here. Not sure why. Oh, okay, I see. We're not actually near the Black Forest. Just one of these little burial things. Those occasionally have skeletons. Okay. We have some bones, which we really needed. And I think we may have enough to make a bed. Let's go ahead and chop this one, just to make sure. Although we could repair this. We have a working workbench. No, we need a roof over that for that to work. Okay, let's just see how good of a resting bonus we have for doing that. Let's get that bed in here. We'll go ahead and activate this just in case we get taken out by the deer boss. I think it's almost morning anyway. No, moon's out. Okay, we get 10 minutes. Oh, that's awesome. So let's go ahead and pass the night so we don't have to do this in the dark. Alright, we're not doing so bad. This is actually a nice thing to do so you don't have to... Well, there's a very good chance that the deer boss will take you out. Alright, so we're getting 11 minutes, just the same as our other base over there. Alright, so that's a pretty good outpost actually. I wonder how long that would last against these enemies. Alright, so I see our objective over here. Alright, keep your fingers crossed, because this boss always has some surprises. We'll go ahead and eat. See if our health rises on the way over there. Yeah, maybe we'll get some extra stuff on the way over there. And just to buy some time to get the health up. Okay, so we have a good health bonus. We have the stamina from the honey. There's Angry Boar. Alright, so without getting too distracted, let's get over to where we need to be. So health is already up to 54, which is really good. And before we do that, let's go ahead and change our arrows with the right click. Change the fire arrows. One time I did forget to do that while you're running away from a huge deer boss. That doesn't give you too much time to change arrows. So yeah, again, just go in, just right click, and that would change your arrows. Or if you just want to change places there, you can do that too. And go ahead and get the enemies because they will be distracting. Yeah, you're running away from a giant deer and shooting lightning out at you and all these little enemies running at you at the same time. Okay, so let's put our deer trophies up here. Just put him number 2 because that's empty. And right, cross your fingers and see how this goes. Get our bow ready. This could go either very good or very bad. Let's see how. Alright. So get as many shots as you can while he's staying still. It's gonna shoot lightning at you. Gonna chase you. And if I can get a lucky shot. Alright. Got the health down pretty good. Not doing so bad. Of course, when I take this boss out, I have a little better bow. We're not doing so bad with these fire arrows. Huh? Oh, you got a little hit on us. Try not to use too much stamina. Notice I'm just using the normal velocity, trying to avoid things like that. Little geckos, making life difficult. Alright, staying out of the electrical range. Trying to, for that not to happen. And the gecko, see that? Imagine a bunch of little enemies running at you at the same time. Okay, we got him down to half health. Not doing so bad with health ourselves. Getting some good hits in there. So is that gecko. Alright, you got a lucky hit on us right there. So what we want to do is make things a little harder for him. These rocks and stuff. Alright. We did get a few lucky hits on us. Alright. Not doing so bad now. Let's use these rocks to our advantage. He seems pretty angry now. Not giving us a little... okay, we kind of got stuck in those trees there. That definitely wasn't in our favor. Okay, but we don't have too bad of health yet. Don't know what I'm shooting at there yet. Okay, just want to get rid of those little enemies there making things difficult. Have to blame, but got kind of mixed up there. The trees. Alright, we almost have them. Doing really good with these fire arrows. Kind of trying to miss those antlers. Do a lot of damage. Alright. Oh, we did pretty good there. Okay, let's take this little guy out because he's definitely deserving that. Okay, so you can see the... Oh, there we are. Hard antler, so we can make a pickaxe now. Which is definitely the game changer in this game. There's another one right there. Little antler. Okay, and there's our trophy. Of course we get the bird now. Who all of a sudden wants to help. Okay, so we have to go back to the sacrificial stones. Yep, that makes perfect sense. Luckily we saved that place by making a little outpost there. Base 1. Okay, let's go south. Get this thing hung up over there, where it should be. Get some boar on the way, because we're feeling really confident. We're the deer slayers. Alright. Well, don't get discouraged if it doesn't go that smoothly. It takes a lot of practice with the bow. That crude bow is actually very challenging. So, more than likely it won't go that smooth for you. Probably have to take it like 2 or 3 attempts. Or 11 or 12 or 13 like me, my very first time. Actually, probably took probably 15, if I remember correctly. I was so frustrated. I had little grave sites all over the map. But eventually got them. Actually, what I did is I turned my graphics down a little bit, and I found that took some of the lag out of it, so I could eventually get those shots lined up. Yeah, then I just got practice the bow, and that was it. Pretty easy. Not. Alright, getting a lot of resources there. The piggy wants to run around. Yeah, if you can, don't pass up the boar, because those are something you'll definitely need. Tons of recipes that require boar meat. And of course your resin. All these little enemies add up. Using tons of resin. If you like fire arrows like I do. Deer, well, those eventually don't become so useful in the near future, but right now they definitely are. You can always make rugs and stuff. Oh, we're getting pretty good at this bow now. Oh, there's another deer there. Oh well. Yeah, so the deer rugs are excellent for getting your comfort level up. So, yeah, so if you get a deer, don't pass that up either. Can't have too many rugs. Alrighty. We are doing awesome right now. So we got our first boss. About to hang him up here on the trophy rack. I'll show you something that every player always forgets to do. And is to activate your very first power. Alright, so let's get our trophy into slot 2. Okay. There we go. Get a little fireworks. And the first thing I did at this point, I said that was pretty cool. Talked to the bird who distracted me. Okay, he's telling me to go into the Black Forest, which may or may not be a good idea for some. Okay. So the most important thing we have right now is a super game changer. It's hard antlers. So we can make our very first pickaxe. And pickaxe is absolutely necessary for making a good base. Okay, so what I did after this, I just went off running. But before doing that, you want to go over here and click E. That'll activate your first power. You see a little icon over there, Eek there. Okay, if you press F, that'll give you a little boost to your stamina, which is pretty handy. Especially if you're in trouble and you have no stamina. How about we do that? Hit F. Okay, we just got a little boost to our stamina there. Okay, so how many more do we have to go? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more. Now here's the tricky part of this game. If you choose to take out each boss, that will affect your difficulty level. So right now we have like a mild increase in our difficulty level. That's something we had to do anyway because we needed a pickaxe. So with the pickaxe we could do a lot of things. But yeah, we'll eventually have to take out some of these bosses. They give you other items that you'll need to unlock crypts and the swamps and stuff like that. Yeah, or other workbenches, maybe dragon tears, and so, well, don't rush it, because if you go too fast, your difficulty level will go up too fast, and your game experience will be very, very bad. Okay, so before concluding this, we want to see how to make our first pickaxe, which is something you definitely want to do. So we have 3 pieces, so we have 3 pickaxes. So just grab a little bit of wood over here. Oh, actually, we have some wood already. Go over to your workbench. Repair anything that needs repairing. Probably everything. And look for antler pickaxe right down here. And this doesn't replace your hoe. Okay, well, I had that doubt in the very beginning. So just to make that clear, you still need your hoe. Okay, so your pickaxe is for stone. Your hoe is just for leveling off the ground. Okay, so let's make our pickaxe. Craft that. And we have a pickaxe. Okay, so that can take out most forms of, well, copper, tin, normal rocks. And yeah, you can't upgrade it. Well, we can upgrade our hoe though. And our hammer. Yeah, that just makes them a little tougher so they break less. Alright, so I heard our bird friend somewhere over here. See if he landed up on our house or something. Oh, there he is. Well met. No, I bet so. Okay, Black Forest is rich in minerals, so you can find copper in the ground and tin lying the ocean shore. Go forth and strike the earth. Okay, so this is actually a game changer here. Access to the Black Forest, which we had anyway. But we have a few more tools to take advantage of that. First thing we're going to be looking for is carrots, and of course copper and tin, like our bird friend is telling us here. So, well, hope that helped, and I hope you have a good hunting with a deer boss, getting him on your own. So our next video will be going after the basic resources in the Black Forest, seeing how we can get some bronze tools and armor. Alright, I hope you really liked this video, and please hit like if you did, leave a comment. Yeah, I really like the comments actually, so if you do leave a comment, then I'll definitely read it. I read all the comments, good or bad. And yeah, if you want to subscribe, I'll be doing reviews of a whole lot of other games. So yeah, be prepared in the future to see more of that. And hope to see you soon.